begin with a draw. And I believe I will just play Flooded Strand and crack it and pass the turn here as I go get. I believe it'll be a white-red land.
Sweet. I'll draw for turn. I'll play an Urza's Saga.
Good land.
And I will pass.
Draw. I'll play an Ancient Ziggurat and tap for a green and play an Elvish Mystic, and I'll pass.
Draw. I will play a forest, and I like my elvish friend over there. I'll play one of his friends, though, and I'll play a Animar Elves.
Oh, cool.
And I'll pass.
Twinning.
Yeah.
Draw. Play a Trop. I would like to cast a Jeweled Lotus.
Good.
If that is alright, I will then proceed to sacrifice it and attempt to cast my commander. After that, tap for 2, cast a Leaden Mirror from my hand.
Is that the
Which will
green
trigger?
one?
It makes a black mana. It's a
Black.
one.
Okay.
Triggers commander, makes me a friend to go along with him.
Yep.
And I believe that will be my turn. I will pass.
I will draw for turn. I'll play Mount Doom.
Hey, that's the first time I've seen that card played, actually.
I will tick up my Urza's Saga. I'll pass.
Untap, draw. I'm going to play a mountain, and then I will tap out to play Animar, and I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, and draw a card. I will play a Death Cap Glade. It enters tap because, unfortunately, I don't have 2 or more other lands. And then I'll tap for a green and play the Carpet of Flowers. I am going to ship the turn, though. I don't have a play.
Okay. We'll untap, upkeep, draw. Cast a Mere Welder. On cast, that will trigger my commander. So I'll end up making one of these guys. I'll have 2 of them. Mere Welder is a 1/4. It has the ability to tap and exile any artifact card from a graveyard, and then it gains all activated abilities of all cards that are exiled with it.
Nice.
Seems good.
Sounds like
I'll then
a combo piece.
Yes, it is a very good combo piece. I would like to attempt to proceed to combat.
Yep.
Beginning of
Pensions away.
combat, Urtet triggers and untaps my dudes, and it's not much at the start, but I suppose we'll do little hits here. I will attack. Let's do Wizard for 2 with Urtet, and I will pass the turn there.
I'll draw for turn. I will resolve my Saga. I'll search my library for an artifact card with mana cost 0 or 1, put it onto the battlefield, and shuffle.
Do you want to float a mana too? A colorless mana with it?
Yeah, I'll float 1. I'm looking for a crypt.
Ooh,
Shuffle.
nice one.
Pulled it from a set booster.
I'm hoping I get one of them.
Yeah, this is my nicest pull to date. I was from a set booster. I've always wanted a mana crypt, but never wanted to spend the money, and I'll play a treasure vault.
Ooh, nice, yeah.
Tap, pay a life, and I'll crack a Imperial Seal, search my library for a card, shuffle, put that card on top. Just as a shortcut, if you guys want, I'm happy to pass the turn, and I will resolve this.
Untap, draw. Okay, I'm going to tap 2 for an Elvish
Here's the card.
Visionary, which when I uncast, Animar gets a counter on him, and then ETB I draw. Is that good? Play Spell Skite, and that puts a counter on it also. Yeah, I'll pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Yay! Exotic Orchard. I will make just 1 blue from the carpet. I'll go blue, black. I'll use the floating, and 4 total. Meren.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and pass the turn there.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Cast a Growing Rites of Itlamok.
Nice, nice. I approve.
Help fix my mana problems. If that's all right, I will look at the top 4 when it enters in any order. So I will just put them in this order. I'm real sad my Soul Ring is in this too. Proceed to combat. This untaps. I will attempt to move to end step. And if that works, then this will flip. And I've got myself a nice Gaia's Cradle now.
Very nice for a mirror deck.
Indeed, I make many bodies in this deck. I would like to pass the turn.
I will untap Mount Doom on upkeep. I've got just a D6. We'll say odd is I take the damage.
Sure, sounds good.
Cool. Rolled a 5, so I will take 3 damage, going down to 32. I will play a Blood Crypt that I I tutored for because I really need land. Feels bad.
Hey, I tutor for mostly lands and artifacts half the time. You do what you gotta do.
Sometimes you just need them. All right. We'll do 1 colorless. We'll do 1 red and 1 black. I'll take 1 life from the Mount Doom. I'll cast Rowan. And then I'll pass the turn.
I will tap 2. Actually, I'm gonna tap like this. I'm gonna play Vizier of the Menagerie. This gets a counter, so I can look at the top card of my library, and I can cast it if it's a creature, and I can spend mana as though it were any color for creature casting. And if that's good, I will swing at Wizard for 4 pro black trample. Or not trample, sorry, 4 pro black.
I don't think there's anything I can do. I'm just looking at my hand here. Nope. I'll take the 4. Go down to 27.
All right, cool. Then I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap, still only 1 island, so I'll make 1 off my carpet. I will play a Bardur, or however the heck you say it. It comes in untap because I have a legendary creature. Can pay black and 2, and then tap it to amass X. I can only do it if a creature died this turn, though. So okay. It's something's got to die for me to be able to do that thing. I will use the floating, and then 1, 2, 3. We'll go 3 like that, and play the 1 ring.
Ooh, very nice.
Give me protection from everything. Woo! I'll go ahead and tap it, put a burden counter on it, and draw a card. And then tap for 2 to play a Blood Artist. Nice. So whenever a Blood Artist or another creature dies, target player loses life, I gain a life. And I'll pass the turn there.
Just untap, upkeep, draw. Tap for 3. Now cast Mirrodin Besieged. You get to choose Meren or Phyrexian. I would like to choose Meren, which says when I cast an artifact spell, I create a 1/1 colorless mirror artifact creature token.
What a shocker. I thought you were going to choose the other one.
The other one's pretty good if I don't have card draw, but we got a bunch. Tap my Itlamok for 3, 4, 5 mana. Yeah, we'll spend 3 of it on the Mirror Propagator, which will trigger this and my commander. So we'll go up to 4.
Value.
I will proceed combat, untap my dudes, and then everyone's got blockers now. It's the problem with these mirrors is they're also small at the beginning. I will go ahead and pass there.
I will untap. On my upkeep, I'm going to do the same thing. 1, 3, and deal damage to me. I rolled another 5. I'll take 3, going down to 24. Play a Luxury Suite. I will tap Rowan, and I will... So any red or black card with a generic cost will be 3 generic less to cast. I'll tap a Treasure Vault and a Luxury Suite, and I'll cast Tiamat's Fanatics. It's a 4/3 with haste and myriad, and a blood crypt, and I'll cast Rings of Bright Hearth. Whenever you activate an ability, if it isn't a mana ability, I may pay 2. If I do, I can copy that ability. It just synergizes well with Rowan and allows me to double her thingy. I'll then go to combat. I'm going to swing. What's the biggest body you have over there, Gage?
A 2/2, it's my commander. These mirrors are not very big. Actually, I do have one with 4 toughness, so I can at least.
Okay. I'll swing the original at you, and then you'll each have a 4/3 token, 4/3 with haste going your way as well, since it has myriad.
Just haste though, no trample.
No trample, just haste.
I will block
Not blocking.
with my blood
Okay.
artist, which will, when it dies, I'll have you lose a life and I will gain 1 life, and that gives me
Sounds good.
experience counter.
Done.
I will choose to not block. I will just take the 4.
Okay. And Cool Cat, what about you?
I took 4.
Okay, cool. All right, and then I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. All right. Got a land here. Look at the top for Vizier. So I'm gonna play Vorinclex, Trample, Haste. My counters get doubled. This one doesn't though, because it's on cast. But my counters get doubled and yours get halved. Or if one would be put on, it doesn't get added. And then I'm gonna go to attacks. I'll swing towards Jace, and it's pro black. So 5/5.
Yeah, because I can't block, I have to take the 5 commander.
Okay, cool. I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep, I have a trigger from the One Ring because I have a burden counter on it, so I will take a damage. And I will draw a card for turn. I'll go ahead and tap my One Ring to add 2 burden counters and draw 2 cards. And make a mana on the Carpet of Flowers. I will tap the Elves to play a Birds of Paradise. I'll tap for 2 to play a Felwar Stone. I'll go to my end step and trigger Meren. I can choose to bring back a 1 CMC creature to the battle, or 1 mana creature to the battlefield, or it goes to my hand if I don't have exactly 1 mana. It's a Blood Artist, so it goes to my hand because it's 2. And that's all.
I might as well go ahead and use the Mirror Welder on your end step. I will exile my Jewel Lotus under the Mirror Welder, so it will have the activated abilities of the Jewel Lotus. We'll go to my turn, untap, upkeep, draw. We'll play Plains. Now we'll cast a Parcel Mirror.
Sure.
Trigger both of these. I'll go up to 6 of these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and activate the Itlamok to add 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to my mana pool. I think I'll go ahead and use 2 of that, go down to 9. I'll cash in this Parcel Mirror. Draw a card.
Hey Jace, did you put a counter on your One Ring after Vorinclex came out?
He did.
Yes.
So 1 counter going on to something gets rounded down to 0.
Oh,
Counters
so
added,
that's kind of cool.
it'll take 1. Yeah.
That's actually that's pretty sweet for my One Ring. I like that. Vorinclex can stay.
Okay.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, that's gonna
I'm glad we
keep
both
taking
like it.
damage. But I would have. Wait, would I have drawn the 2 cards then?
Well, no, but I don't know if you can retcon that.
All right.
Because it draws you equal to the number. It
So
counts.
next, I'll just skip my draw for my draw step then.
Okay, whatever you think is fair.
I'm adding 2 white to my mana pool. I've still got 9 green. I'm going to use 4 of that green. And then 2 white to cast Osier Talk.
Oh,
Deepest
sure.
Foundation.
Oof.
Says if I would create 1 or more creature tokens, I create triple that amount instead.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's gross.
That's not good.
No.
4 in my pool left. I will use that to cast a Lodestone Mirror.
Uh-huh.
On cast triggers both of these, so I make 3 from each. I'll go to combat. It'll untap my 1 Lonely Mana Dork. Here, I don't know where the rest of them are. There's only like 9 of them. I will pass.
Pretty all untapped. Same thing. 1, 3, 5. I'll take damage. It's 4. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm happy to reroll.
You can see it.
Not ideal. Draw for turn. Play a City of Brass. I will tap my City of Brass. Take 1 damage, going down to 22. I'll cast Delete, and I'll also pay 2 for Rings of Bright Earth. So I've lost 2, so it'll be a total of 4. So X would be 4 through Rowan's tap ability.
I'm gonna offer that spell, so counter it, and you get 2 treasure tokens.
All right, I'll chill with that. I'll make 2 treasure. All right, I'll go to combat. We've got the original going to Jace, and then a token 4/3 going to both of you guys.
I'll chump it with the bird and get an experience counter when my birdie dies.
I'll block it with the lodestone mirror, and then suppose before damage I'll just tap, say, 6 of these guys to make it an 8/8 until end of turn.
I'll just take 4.
Sounds good. And I'll pass.
All right, untap. Draw. All right, I'm gonna play Primordial Sage. Whenever I cast a creature spell, I can draw a card. Animar gets 2 counters from that. And then I'll tap my other 2, and I'll play Protean Hulk from the top of my library.
Ooh, that's not good.
It is the best blocker in the format. Nobody wants to attack you.
No
They
one
want
wants
it
to do
die.
it. I'm gonna play Verdant Catacombs for turn, land for turn. I'm gonna crack it, grab a breeding pool. Oh, it's on top. I'm gonna shock it in. I'm gonna play a Cityscape Leveler. So this is gonna go to 10, which draws me a card. And then ETB, I'm gonna blow up the Gage's like big multiplier guy, the white one from the new set.
The Osier Talk.
All right, you get a tapped.
It returns to the
Power
battlefield
Stone.
after it dies as land, and I will get that Power Stone.
I am gonna go to attacks. Foreign Klex at Kush, 6/6 trample, and then I'm gonna swing my commander 11/11 pro black pro white at Meren.
Yeah, I mean, I can't block it, so that's another 11 commander.
And I'm gonna pass after that.
I'm at 15 commander damage. Ugh, that's bad. Alright, untap. I will lose 1 life from the ring. I will not draw to correct the overdraw from the previous turn.
Cool.
Alright. I'll make black off carpet because of the 1 island, and I'll tap my Llanowar Elves to replay the Blood Artist. And then I will tap for 4, 5 to play Sidisi. And I'm going to go ahead and choose to exploit, which means I have to sacrifice a creature. I'll sacrifice the Llanowar Elves, giving me a counter for the experience counter. And now because I exploited a creature, I may search my library for a card. I do not have to reveal it. I put it to my hand and shuffle. Any
Nice.
I don't believe you get experience counters right now, Jace.
It's a
Because
creature
of the
dying.
Vorinclex.
Oh,
Because of the Vorinclex.
That sucks. That does suck, actually. So I'm back to 2. Go for the much less optimized card. Oh, that card. I don't have to reveal it. It is in my hand. I will tap the 1 ring. I can't actually put a counter on it, but I will go ahead and draw 1 card. I will pass the turn.
Go ahead. Well, on your end step, I'll do the Mirror Welder thing again. I'll do the Parcel Mirror under it this time.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go to my turn. Untap. Draw. That's a good card. I like that one. Yeah, I'll cast a Sarcomite Mirror. Trigger both of these. I will go up 2 more. Put me at 14 if I can get a d20. I would like to activate the Lodestone Mirror's ability. By tapping this mirror, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. I will do that for these as well. I will do itself. We'll do not the Power Stone. We'll do Urtet and the 14 mirrors. So it's plus 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So it's currently at 21, 21. And attempt to proceed to combat. Beginning of combat, trigger Urtet. Untap everything. Declare the lodestone mirror at Cool Cat. 2 of these dudes to make it at least 3. So I have 12 untapped and 2 tapped. And I'll swing these 2, I guess, at Wizard because you're tapped out.
Cool. So I'll take, how much is it total?
Wizard, you've got 2 coming at you. And then Cool Cat, you've got the 21-21 Trampler.
All right, I'm gonna declare blockers.
Yep.
Good. I will block it with the Protean Hulk, and so that's gonna be 15 damage to my face.
Currently, yes. Is that your only block?
Yeah.
Okay. So before damage, you
can
would
just
be
pump
taking
it, yeah.
15. I will pump it 12 more, make that 27, and 2 more and make it 29.
Okay.
Actually, not with these 2. We'll do it with this guy in Urtet. And there we go. Smack to Cool Cat for 29. Second main, pay a white. I'll use this Power Stone and this mirror to activate the Temple of Civilization to flip it back over into Urtet. And then let's activate Itlamok for 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 3 of it down to 18 for Mirror Galvanizer, triggering Commander and this, so getting 6 more guys. So 18 left in my pool, 3 of it down to 15 for Staff of Domination. Does not trigger my Commander, but it does trigger the Mirrored and Besieged, so I'll get 3 more. I will use 5 of my floating, go down to 10, tap this to draw a card. I will go down to 7 floating, and I will cast this Mirror Custodian. I will make 6 more guys. Currently at 23, so that will put me at 29. And then when the Mirror Custodian enters the battlefield, I scry 2, and then each of my opponents may scry 1. You're welcome. I'm playing Group Hug.
I will
just
bottom that.
I am also going to put that on the bottom.
I think I will bottom both of these. I need something to draw me cards, and I'm not seeing it. We'll go ahead and do the Mirror Propagator. I've got 7 in my pool. We'll go down to 4, and I'll activate the Mirror Propagator to make a token that's a copy of itself. But because of Urtet, it will be 3 copies of itself. 4 mana left in my mana pool. I'll use 1 of it to untap my Staff of Domination. Pay the remaining 3 to untap the Lodestone Mirror. And that is my turn. I will pass.
On upkeep, these 2 treasure are from Cool Cat's offer, so I'm gonna just take these. I'm gonna use this spin down now as my treasure counter, so I can roll for my crypt.
Yeah, you're good.
A 4, which is not ideal. All right, I will then draw for turn. I'm going to attempt to cast Tempt with Vengeance.
Oh.
Create X 1/1 red elemental creature tokens with
I
haste.
don't think that's a good idea. You're ensuring we die. Because he will
We're all
make them
going
for
down,
sure.
baby. We're all going
He's
down.
gonna make like
Need
50 of whatever. Like
Yeah.
it's a no.
I make
triple.
I know that I'm giving you a bunch of these tokens, but it is hilarious and I'm doing it. X would be 6.
Well, I will take it. I had to do some math because of Blood Artists in case the board wipe came, so I don't die. But yes, I will accept your offer.
Create 6 people.
I'll make 18 of them.
And I will swing Tiamat's. The original will go over to Jace. I'll also have Rowan go over at Jace, so a total of 8. And then I'll do my 6 over at Gage, which really doesn't matter, but
yeah,
that's it.
I will block it with the big beefy boy, and I will tap enough of these guys. To
It's
make
a
it
how
big
big?
enough to kill it.
You got 6. You have 4/2 with Menace and a 4 with just regular old 4.
I'll block the 4/4 with my 4/6. It has Death Touch, and then I take the other 6. You said?
4.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
All right. Untap. See if we can figure this out. I will draw for turn. I will go ahead and play a Misty Rainforest and crack it. So I grabbed a Bayou. I'm going to tap my 1 ring, put 2 counters on it, draw 2 cards. Those are shitty cards. I would like to Green Sun Zenith for X equals 2.
Can you find the combo piece? Pull off the combo this turn.
I mean, it's this turn or never, right? So let's.
Yeah.
With the Bloom Apprentice.
Aw, man. I'm Sag.
I will pay the 2 and show you a Chain of Smog.
You want to target me with that, right?
No.
100%, yeah.
No.
That is the game, and I'm very Sag.
Yes, so I machine gun you guys down. I gain whatever life out of it, and that is the game. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. This episode was brought to you by our friends at Dragon Shield. We will be giving away some of our Dragon Shield sleeves. Be sure to use our Dragon Shield affiliate link in the comments below when you make purchases from Dragon Shield. Every little bit of support helps our channel keep growing.